Good day, sir. So we are going to present our revised grade 7 science lesson plan in comparison to the original one with my group mates. So let's look at the original lesson plan first. It had clear and specific objectives such as understanding the properties of solutions, preparing mixtures, and investigating unsaturated and saturated solutions. These objectives were well defined, but the plan primarily used teacher-centered approach. It included lectures, demonstration, and some hands-on activities, but it didn't fully engage students in the learning process. The assessments were mainly quizzes and practical activities which are effective but somewhat limited in variety.
Now, let's move on to the revised lesson plan. We've made significant changes to adopt a constructivist approach, which makes the learning experience more interactive and student-centered. So first, the objectives in the revised lesson plan are more detailed and follow the SMART criteria. This means they are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. We've added real-world applications to these objectives, which help students see the relevance of what they are learning. So in terms of content, we've enriched it with detailed explanations and current examples. This ensures that the information is not only accurate, but also up-to-date and engaging. We've significantly changed the teaching methods. Instead of relying mainly on lectures, we decided to let students explain what they have learned based on their findings from their hands-on activity, ensuring students' accountability and ownership of their education. Aside from that, we include interactive methods like group work, class discussions, and concept mapping. So these methods encourage students to actively participate and collaborate with their peers, which is a key aspect of constructivist approach.
For the references, we had 8 changes for the YouTube video links because the links that were provided in the lesson plan was posted 3 years ago pa. So we looked for a recent YouTube video but the content of it were the same lang po sa daan. So as for the teaching and learning methods used in the revised lesson plan, we utilized a variety of teaching and learning methods to create an engaging and interactive learning experience for our students. Firstly, we employed cooperative learning strategies where students work together in a small group to tackle tasks and projects. This approach encouraged collaboration, communication, and teamwork skills among them. We incorporated hands-on activities, allowing students to directly engage with materials and explore concepts in a practical manner. These activities promoted experiential learning and helped students develop a deeper understanding of the subject matter. Group work was another key component of our lesson plan. By working together in small groups, students were able to learn from each other's perspectives, share ideas, and solve problems collaboratively. And class discussion played a crucial role in fostering interactive learning environments. Through these discussions, both the students and I engage in dialogue about the subject matter, encouraging critical thinking and exploration of different viewpoints. We also utilize concept mapping as a visual tool to help students organize and represent their knowledge. By creating diagrams or maps illustrating the relationships between concepts, students were able to better understand complex ideas and make connections between different topics. Formative assessment were integrated throughout the lesson plan to monitor student learning and provide timely feedback. These assessments allowed us to identify areas where students may need additional support and adjust our instruction accordingly. Furthermore, group presentations provided students with opportunities to showcase their understanding of the subject matter and develop their public speaking skills in a supportive environment. Lastly, reflective activities encourage students to reflect on their learning experiences, identify their strengths and weaknesses, and set goals for improvement. These activities promoted metacognitive skills and helped students become more self-aware learners. By incorporating these diverse teaching and learning methods, our revised lesson plan aimed to cater to different learning styles, promote active engagement, and facilitate a deeper understanding of the content among our students.
So for the fifth element, assessment and evaluation, when it comes to the assessment, the revised plan uses a more comprehensive approach we still included activities that was in the original lesson plan because we find it relevant to the topic. And it aligns with the objectives of the lesson plan, but we also added reflection and assessments, which were the help connection discussions and class discussions in summary. So for this revised lesson plan, it includes formative assessments, group presentations, reflective activities, and concept mapping, providing a variety of ways to measure student understanding and progress. So for the sixth element, approach to curriculum, from subject-centered design, we made it into a learner-centered design, where in this revision, we included activities that promote collaboration in our learner center. We made students explain and present what they have learned from group hands-on activity, where students play a more active role in their learning, enabling them to engage and collaborate. It also allows them to construct and build their own knowledge, developing their critical and higher order thinking skills. We also included varieties of activities that enhances students' involvement and participation. And as teachers, we only act as facilitators to guide and support students with their learning, making this lesson plan indeed a learner-centered design.
Overall, the shift from subject-centered to a learner-centered approach aligned with constructivist theories by Piaget and Vygotsky. These theories emphasize active learning and social interaction, ensuring that students are not just passive recipients of information, but active participants in their learning journey. So in summary, the revised lesson plan enhances the learning experience by making it more interactive, relevant, and learner-centered. It ensures that students understand the concept deeply and see the real-world applications, leading to a more meaningful and engaging learning experience.